Good morning, friends. Hello, hello. How are you, for everybody? Hope you're doing well this morning. Good morning, everybody. So today is so we're late today. I know I've been, the Veterans Kitchen here in the city has been doing they're doing their Thanksgiving service this morning, their Thanksgiving meal. And so we were saying grace and offering a little meditation there this morning, but wanted to touch base and say hello, even though we're a little late. Hey, Karen, good morning to you. So it's a joy to be a part of the Veterans Kitchen and to support their work and all that they do. So good morning, everybody. So we'll get going this morning. I know we're late, but hopefully this will find its way to folks over the course of the day. So welcome, everybody. It is the 20th day of November on this Wednesday. I hope you are well and whole and good. As you see behind me, I have my Associate Minister of Hospitality, Poco. Poco's. I know you've seen Poco on the live stream a few times, but he is kind of at the end of his journey in some ways. This will probably be the last live stream that Poco makes, and so we are in this time of walking him home right now. So I wanted to take a minute and just talk about this, of what it is, not just to have a dog in your life, and not just to talk about that, but to talk about what it is, this whole journey of creation that we have with each other, this whole journey of hellos and goodbyes. You see, that's really what life is this series of hellos and goodbyes, that everyone we know and everyone we love and everyone we've encountered in our life will at one point leave this life. And that in our journeyings and in our ways, that there's inherent sadness, inherent grief that comes with that. And that's not, and that our whole desire so often is to push that aside, to pretend it doesn't work, to pretend it's not there, to throw a scotch and a brownie on top of it so that we don't have to feel or experience those things. But these hellos, and especially the goodbyes, are all parts of this journey of life. We were called into being, and then we'll walk through this life, so however many days God gives us, and then one day we'll walk home. You know, my dad is perhaps the most secular man I've ever met. Like, he really was really in many ways a hardcore materialist in his belief of the world. And yet, the one sign of that had anything that even suggested that didn't point in that direction that I ever saw from him was a sign that he hung in the kitchen, that still hangs there in my parents' home where my mom still lives, is this sign that hangs just over the entry to the living room, which says this: heaven is a place where all the dogs that you love come to greet you. For a hardcore materialist, I think he might have been showing his hand a little bit. Not just that, he loved the dogs that we had over the years and the ones that came to him, and that he got to be a part of his life, but also this reality of the relationship that points to. That it's not just the dogs, it's all those whom we have loved, all those whom we've known, all those who have known us, that one day will come to greet us. And that is the high promise. That's the high gift of these days. That's the high wonder of what makes, these times of saying goodbye just the true definition of what goodbye really meant. So the term goodbye is really a blessing, and it means God by you, or God be with you. And it became contracted over the years to be to put together this sense of something a little easier to say. But that every goodbye, we need to remember, is a blessing. That even in the hardest and deepest materialists of us, there is still this sense where we come to a world and a place where God's love is bigger and wider than any goodbye. And that God's love holds every soul and everything and everyone that we've ever loved. And that in doing so, we come to this place where goodbyes are really occasions for thanksgiving. They become moments when we can be thankful for the journey and the road that we've had, and for the inevitable reunion that we'll have one to the other to be together again. And so, as Poco in these days is beginning to end up his journey, we'll say goodbye to him. But with that high definition of that sign that hangs in the home I grew up in and is still there today, that heaven is the place where all dogs that you ever loved come to greet you. Peace and grace to you, my friends. I hope that your hellos are sweeter, knowing that they are enduring and not just temporal, but they will forever endure, and that your goodbyes are true blessings to you, that you can know the peace and the grace of the ones who have journeyed with you all the days of your life, and that inevitable time when we will see one another face to face. Peace and grace to you, my friends. We'll pick it up tomorrow with another 11:11.